Hello, my lovely Cancers. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Cancers. Okay. Happy birthday. Happy new moon. Happy, all of the things. The Mountain and Alethea, the Crone, the Sustainer, the Ring, and the Maiden. I don't know, I just feel like there's this idea of a truth of really being committed to something, whether that's in your relationship or, with something that you are, like a project that you're working on, or, fucking finishing school, you know what I mean? However it resonates for us individually. I just feel like this, I'm committed to this. And why does it feel like a sigh? I don't know. I guess because the idea of commitment isn't the idea of being swept up in a bunch of bullshit. It's acknowledging the fact that if you're committed to something, you deal with bullshit. Obviously, I say that with an acknowledgement that there are different levels of bullshit that we can accept, and we can absolutely have boundaries. And if there's a level of bullshit that is being laid against you that is pushing your boundaries to a point where you are absolutely not, then be honest with yourself about when you need to do that. You know what I mean? I feel like know your value, because what you're committed to isn't a sigh. You know what I mean? But maybe it feels a little bit like a sigh when you just, when you're tired, you've been working, you've been doing all these things, and you're just I don't want to do it. The Sustainer and the Maiden, but I feel like there's just something else that you really want to do. I just feel like in the end, it doesn't have anything to do with any of it. I can't waste my energy exerting things or energies over things that ultimately not my monkey, not my circus. You know what I mean? Ultimately not my problem. And I feel like when you stop taking on all of these bullshit problems, or bullshit, what if it's at work and you're just listen, no, you're not gonna try and get any more out of me, skirt, stop. And I have a lot of experience and I have a lot of knowledge, and I will absolutely back it all up. Boundary. You know what I mean? And I just kind of feel like there is this idea of a boundary of no, I know my value, I know my worth, I know what is worthy of my time, energy, and effort, and I just feel like that's where my line is. That's where I feel like I can finally start to really be excited with what I'm doing, right? Y'all. The Moon, love that. 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Well, again, with this, I don't know, I just get this feeling of no, I dealt with shit. I will not be dealing with shit anymore ever again. Thank you. I know where my happiness lies. I know where I can sustain something. I know where I just feel like emotional fulfillment is, you know, Cancers, it's been in our reads for a hot fucking minute, but just this idea of people who want to tell us something like we don't already know, and then they want to tell us how we should handle something like they have a fucking clue what they're talking about. You know what I mean? And I just feel like this, ultimately setting a boundary and being like, I'm sorry, please stop, please go away, please whatever it is that you need to do in order to get the fuck away from me. You know what I mean? With that bullshit. Because I'm not going to be limited by your limitations and your lies. Like, get all the way the fuck away from me. You know? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Boundaries, right? Because you know your worth, because you know, like, you know what needs to not be. No. I am focused. I love that you have the star in the moon. But it's like, I'm following my intuition to the healing that is sincere to what it is that I'm committed to, because what I'm committed to has a lot more value than whatever these shithead Steves are doing. You know what I mean? Gender neutral Karens. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like this, like I just feel like this, like I have this point of focus. I don't know what it is, but it feels very just, I don't know, like one of those fishies that has like the light, but look out, because there's some gnarly ass chompers that are going to try and get you. I don't know how I feel about any of that. I don't know. Maybe it's that you're going to be really having to understand your boundaries, and what are your boundaries and why are those your boundaries, because I feel like you're going to have, or have had, some people who thought that they could cross your boundaries, and they had some gnarly fucking teeth on the other side trying to chomp down. And I think you've parted ways, and you've stayed focused on your healing, and you've followed your intuition, and you've trusted yourself even when other people wanted to tell you that you shouldn't trust yourself, because they knew what exactly, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel irritated, but like, I don't feel like that irritation lasts very long, because I feel like it's like you feel irritated, but then whatever this thing is, it just like it pulls you in. I don't know. It does. It feels very intense, and it just feels like this. It's just like a single light in a dark room. It's like there's nothing else that you can do except for like this thing. Well, I mean, I think that you're making a decision, again, whatever it was that was irritating you. I think you are making decisions about why it was irritating you and how it was irritating you, and passing your judgment accordingly, and making decisions to go in directions that offer you a point of focus. I don't know. Does it feel grounded? I don't know. It feels so pulled, you know? But the energy itself feels grounded. Yeah, definitely. Okay, Cancers. Interesting. Sorry. The vow. Well, I mean, to go back to like whatever this thing is that you're committed to, sometimes I feel like we commit ourselves to things that are like, I don't know, I think of like Lord of the Rings, you know, and they commit to taking that ring to the place, Sargon's eye or something, but to like throw it in the, like, but that shit ain't easy. And it ain't pretty. And I don't know, I just kind of get this feeling of like, I'm not here to be your fantasy. I'm not here to be your, you know, like some romanticized idea. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like I can get how you could think that that would be flattering, but like in all reality, like it's not, because there's like so much other stuff that's been carried. And it's like, how about instead of whatever, you like, you pick up some of this weight, you know what I mean? Like you carry it for a while. You know, like if I'm going to be committed to doing something, then I need to not feel exhausted by it. Right? And I feel like there are decisions being made like of going in different directions from the ones that have left you feeling completely exhausted. You know, because fuck those people. Hard. Okay. Cancers, if this does resonate with you, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.